Hello Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. So I hope you guys had a wonderful April and a good start of the month May. So we're going to do the he said she said spread for the month of May and see what we got in store for you. This will be for you and whoever you are dealing with, sun, moon, and rising Scorpio. Now, I was getting the feeling that you guys are patiently waiting for someone to come towards you. This person might be definitely on a distance. All right, there's definitely some geographical distance and you are patiently or impatiently waiting. You're really like very, not even anxious, but like very focused and like, is this person gonna come and are we going to, move things together? Like, are they going to come or not? Like, you're very, very impatient to know what is going to happen. I feel the result is going to be good. You just have to be a little bit patient, but I feel like there's a lot of growth, a lot of prosperity coming in. For some of you, it could be, love situation. I feel a lot of love situation. And for others of you, it's definitely, work related. Maybe you want to move to another location. Let's just say location, all right? So yeah, there's a lot of, positivity coming up, but you do need to have some patience, all right? There is some patience that is needed. Do not be too much focused on the outcome at this point, all right? Like, try to enjoy the moment, present moment. If you are really focused on, with fear of what the outcome is going to be, it might just not be exactly what you want it to be. Even though I do have a good feeling, but just saying, like, don't be obsessive about it or something. All right. Woo. Wow. Okay, we're starting with your card. Okay, this is like a huge transformation that you've gone through, and definitely a huge change that has happened. I feel like there is definitely a huge metamorphosis that has taken place. You have seen and released some of your old patterns, old belief systems, really shedding off that old skin of yours and ready to move to a next chapter. So you're definitely not the same person as you once were. I feel like there is a lot of things that may have came to the surface recently from way back from your past that you really did not want it to even look at, and you were just like, oh, are we going again? But it was a good thing. It was just all about purging out, all right? Just about the release all traumatic behaviors, or like not behaviors, traumatic experiences, all right? I do remember your last VIMEO extended reading. That was quite deep. It was really all about some kind of a traumatic experience when it comes to your sexuality, and because of that there could have been a lot of power struggles or insecurities, or some kind of needing to go through some stuff when it comes to your sexuality because of what has happened. So if you have anything like that going on, please look back to the last month's April reading. That is going to be very beneficial. So definitely I feel like, ooh, yeah, a lot is going on. So one door closes, the other one opens. There is there is definitely a new path for you illuminating here, all right? But you seem to be very confused and stuck mentally, whether this is going to work out or not, all right? And you need to be, see, we have two eights here, Eight of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles. This is telling me that there is still a lot of work that needs to be done when it comes to your mental state, to have more clarity, to have more focus. Stop that overthinking, because you're already on your path, like you're already on the move towards the new path, all right? So keeping yourself stuck and not using your intuition is just going to, hinder the process. So there are a lot of new skills that you are catching up on, or new way of manifesting new ideas, or I see a lot of personal growth, but I feel like you doubt yourself in some kind of way. You keep yourself mentally stuck while you actually are moving forward. So this is just like some kind of an insecurity that you really need to, block it off. Have a bit of faith in yourself, have faith in the process. You know, even if you don't see results just yet, even though I do see that you've gained a lot of results, but maybe you put a lot of expectations on yourself, and that's also not good. I mean, maybe you're just a bit too much of a perfectionist. That could also be the problem, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here. It's kind of like that perfectionist energy, and I have that too sometimes. You know, like I'm not that, like I'm not always very satisfied. I can be very perfectionistic at times. So just look out where you have Virgo in your chart. I could tell you exactly where your blockage is, or why you're being such a perfectionist. So, and if there are people that are trying to tell you that you're not doing the right thing, or that's like way out of your league or whatever, block that out. You're gonna have a lot of people trying to oppose you or something, and you needing to, you know, stick your guns to it. What is the past energy for the person that, ooh, 9 of Cups. What's the past energy for, ooh, the Strength card. This looks good. If you're dealing with a Leo, definitely. And the King of Swords in the reverse. So it seems to me that this person was, in the past, quite withdrawn, very focused on themselves, could have been very, you know, overindulging in things, but I'm not getting that for everyone, just for a small percentage of you. But for the other percentage, I'm getting that this person was really closed off and trying to fill up their own emotional cup. You know what I mean? So they were really taking care of themselves. But the problem with them was that they were not expressing anything towards you. And there could have been a lot of they could have been acting a lot out of pride and ego as well, all right? Like wanting things their own way, and if they did not get it, they would just like seduce you in some kind of way for you to acknowledge them in any way, and that was kind of like a blockage, all right? But there was something that they were not being truthful about, all right? I feel like they were trying to manifest something behind the scenes, something that they truly wanted, but they were not speaking up about that. And that was a bit unfair, and that kind of like caught you in some kind of a confusion. Oops. Wanting you to perhaps move forward, all right, from this situation, because you were like, okay, are you going to give me an answer or not? But I feel like this person needed to have some time off to, you know, recharge their own batteries. Because if you don't recharge your own batteries, how are you supposed to love anyone else, right? So, but the least that they can do is just tell you. What is the current energy for 2 of Wands in the reversed? 2 of Cups. How many times did you have the 2 of Cups in your reading? It's unbelievable. And the 5 of Wands. All right, so this is definitely, there has been definitely a lot of stagnation. There's like, someone is just not making a move, and you're just perhaps tired of always trying to put in the energy to make the move. But there is still a huge connection. So whatever has ended in the past, maybe there was like a huge separation, but then it started off again, and now you feel again that reconnection, but things seem to be still like uncertain, all right? Like someone needs to make a bold move, and someone is quite indecisive, and that's because there's a lot of conflict that is still needs to be resolved. You may feel that this person is dealing with a lot of people or multiple people, or this might be you as well, all right? You might be you know, connecting with multiple people and being a bit like confused, like, okay, I feel like a strong connection with this new person, but I also feel a strong connection with this old person. I'm a bit confused. Like, are you going to make a decision, or is your indecision going to make a decision for me to choose for the new one? That's kind of like the feeling that I'm getting. So we got again the Leo energy here. We got the Sun card with the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So this person is finally getting their stuff together, is what I'm seeing here. They're finally moving forward. They want to have some more Let's see. Why is the Eight of Swords actually here? Wow. Okay. Sun card to the Eight of Swords reversed with the Hierophant. This person is now kind of like shifting their whole energy. I mean, yes, the thing with this individual is that the way that they behave and the way that they can be so strong and so, confident, and, they wanted things their way, but they always like show compassion, but still they're kind of like sometimes annoying you. They have something magnetic. I feel like this person has something very magnetic. Yes, they have a lot, like some flaws when it comes to their communication, but that's because they weren't sure what they truly wanted but now they're coming to the realization that they want to have this commitment with you, that they do see a future. I mean, this is a bright future. This is the Sun card. It's the most positive card in the deck. It's a lot of brightness, a lot of good vibration, and they needed to fill their own cup, like I said, before they can move forward with you. So I feel like this person is very magnetic. You're very like it's a moth to a flame run by the fire. Like it's really like a moth to a flame kind of energy that you're having with this individual. But the problem with them is that they're very prideful. All right, they're very I forgot my water, like, geez, why? So they're very proudful, all right? And they have their own set of ways of doing things, and you need to really align yourself to them and things like that. And that's just not really your cup of tea sometimes. You want things your own way as well. Like you're also a fixed sign. And you might be dealing with a fixed sign. Taurus with like Leo energy. That's like very fixed sign, but they have a very possessive, controlling, not controlling, I want to say possessive energy around them that is actually very attractive, right? So it attracts you, but it does not give you the clarity you need to know what is going to happen next time. So they might be moving too slow for you, all right? So that could have been, this is definitely has been a long time on a standstill, all right? But I do see like a huge turnaround within this person, all right? I mean, they could have been like slightly depressed in the past, and they did not want to talk about that, so they were being a bit like stingy as well towards you. But now they're moving towards a more lighter place, and there is a lot of light energy around them, and they want to do the right thing here with the Hierophant. And that might be even deepening their bond to spirit. That might be even deepening their spirituality. All right. What is the blockage for Scorpio? There might have been an earth sign involved that you thought that this person was giving more attention to, or their own, maybe they were too much focused on career and finances, and that kind of like annoyed you. Like, when are you going to make some time for me? Like there needs to be some balance. There needs to be some flexibility from both your sides. And I feel like you've been putting in a lot of energy into it. You may have not seen the result yet, but I feel like if you take a closer look, you would see that there has been a lot of changes anyway, like after this ending and then you started over. A lot of things have been already manifested. There's a lot of positive change, but you might be still stuck because you have some kind of an expectation. Like you want to see something in a certain way before you allow your mind to say like, hey, there is definitely something good going on here. So if you look a little bit closer, you would see that this person has made a lot of changes when it comes to you. You just feel that this person is still not very nurturing towards you, all right? Or you are not towards them. So you may came to a situation or to a halt when it comes to giving everything freely, all right? You're not that I want to say you're not that nurturing anymore. You're not that caring anymore, and maybe that's something that you need to switch. All right, if you want things to if you want to make it work. I mean, the Two of Cups here is saying that both of you want to make things work, and there needs to be balance from both your ends. Queen of Wands, you need to be a bit more assertive. You need to be a bit more, you know, generous. This is about generosity. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, she's also all about money. So that could also be something that has been reflecting to you, as in like, oh, if you're not going to make time for me, oh fine, I'll just focus on my job and my work and not care at all. So if you want things to be more balanced out, you need to balance out your feminine side and your masculine side here. Was there blockage? Yeah, there's definitely a lack of clarity still. All right, I feel like this person is trying to fix everything in their surroundings and environment except for speaking the truth about whatever they are fixing towards you. They're really anxious about having this conversation with you. They're really, really anxious. There is something that they've lied about, or that they were not honest about, and they are trying to get over that. All right, there's definitely something that is stuck on their mind. They don't know how to have this conversation with you. They will eventually, but they're making themselves worry a lot about this. You know, maybe you cut them out or they cut you out. They're just very worried about this lack of clarity that is going on between both of you. What are the hopes for Scorpio? Nine of Cups to the Four of Wands in the reverse. Six of Wands to the Ace of Wands. Devil. Death card. Whoa. Whoa. Ace of Wands reversed. And the King of Pentacles. Like I said, I still get the same kind of energy. You're not going to be willing to put more energy into this if you don't get something exactly the way that you want, or if you don't see this person the way that you want to see them. So there is definitely from both ends a lot of, you know, fixed energy of like, okay, no, I want it this way, and the other one is like, no, I want it this way. So there's a lot of you know, ego stride battles going on here. And for them, very interesting. I'm not getting a very bad vibe of this. I'm getting a vibe that this person has a lot of like, I feel like they like some of your shadow sides, all right? They like some of the dark sides that you're having, all right? So I feel like they're very intrigued by one of the sides that you have that you maybe not, that you don't like about yourself, but they really like that. They're really addicted to that part of you, and I feel like they sometimes trigger you just to get that, you know, the kind of like the evil part of you out. I don't want to say evil part, but like they want to see you being obsessive, or they want to see you, you know, lose your grip, or just like lash out on them, or like anything like that, because it gives them the confidence or the some kind of sustainability that they still got it. All right, they got like this almost like arrogance in them, as in like, okay, if this person snaps out on me or gets mad at me about this, then I'm you know, I still got it. I will feel their energy, because I feel like somehow, somewhere along the line, you stopped caring here, right? So I feel like they're triggering you. They're triggering you. They're triggering you a lot, but in a good way. It's kind of like in a teasing way. So they're teasing you a bit just to get you out of your shell. So I feel like this is their weird way to let you know that it's okay to be in the shadow side as well sometimes. Like that's what people do get drawn to. So you need to accept your, you know, your flaws or your negative sides, and know how to work with them. All right. So I'm getting a very good feeling from this. Like they want you, they may not even, I mean, they cannot say that to you, like, hey, I like this side of you, or like this and that. Like, no, that's not the way that this person does it. How this person does it is by triggering you, but still being there, all right? Like not moving anywhere, not being scared of what you have to say or what you have to do, or after a fight. They're still kind of like standing strong, as in like, no, so what? Now what? You know? I don't know why, but I'm getting this energy of them saying like, don't be so scared of losing me, or don't be so scared. There's something with like scared. So whomever needs to resonate with that, like, don't be so scared to lose me. That's what I'm hearing. Don't be so scared to lose me. Ooh, all right. Let's see the hopes for, no, fears, sorry. What are the fears? Ten of Pentacles. You fear that this person is just not loyal, that they're not going to move forward on a real commitment with you, all right? That you may not have the long-lasting stability that you was hoping for, or that you actually want. So you kind of like fear to even have that, you know, that longing to have that stability, that longing to be loyal. And you're kind of like afraid that sometimes you're gonna lash out, like, hey, where's that commitment? Or hey, what about that? Like, you have this fear of like, do I need to slow down, or do I need to move on, or do I need to, you know, conquer this person or withdraw? Like, there is this constant like geometrical thing that is going on inside your mind. Like, what do I do? What do I do? Queen of Swords. And you don't want to, like, you're kind of like in the sense of like, I can't even bother anymore. Like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I'm just going to watch my tongue as much as I can and avoid drama, all right? Fears for the other person. Ooh, Tower. There's a lot of dark energy all of a sudden here. Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is the side that they don't like, I guess. You cutting them off once you have this, once you blow up, you might just say something that you can't take back. So I would suggest you to watch before you speak sometimes, and do not, you know, be too hasty in making decisions when you're mad. This is exactly what it's saying. Like, do not make decisions when you're mad. If something is bothering you and you have something on your mind, just try to think about it for 1 day or 2 days and see how you feel about it before you lash out. Because sometimes you can say things out of anger that you can't seem to turn back. And I feel like that's kind of like a ongoing situation. You know, this is something that you need to learn to, you know, take a step back, think before you speak, all right? Outside influence. Yeah, someone is making a decision. They're finally getting their mind together, all right? Ooh, they're still, why? Why? Okay, because this could also feel as if they had some kind of an addiction problem, or something that is now coming to an end. It could even be like a porn addiction is what I'm seeing here, all right? for some of you, not for everyone. You would know, all right? I do get that sense here. But now I feel like they're coming to the senses that they need to, you know, cut that off, and that is not going to serve them in the long run, that they need to be a bit more responsible, all right? Yeah. Getting their independence from whatever that attachment is. It could have been also attached to a Capricorn individual that has been quite toxic, and now they are overcoming that and trying to, you know, find their balance and find their independence. So if they have been like not communicating with you for a brief moment, that's just because they're trying to gather the strength to, you know, block that other person out in some kind of way. And you are, poor you, 9 of Wands. You're kind of like, I can't. Not another round, not again. You're being very protective. You don't trust this individual, but you're needing to stop being, you know, too closed off. Try to open up a bit. Try to trust again. You've been quite through the ringer with this individual. You don't even expect them to really make a move towards you, but you do know that you love this person. You want to expand. And if you're going to continue in this, you know, battlefield and always feeling like you're going to be attacked or stained or whatever, or the other person, there's not going to be the right growth. So come into your self-worth, all right? Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your decisions, and fight for something that you truly love, all right? If you don't love it, fine. If you do love it, you gotta put up the fight, all right? And if this person is in the midst of a separation, there needs, again, as I said, some balance here. All right, so this was my reading for you, my dear Scorpios. I wouldn't say Capricorn, but you do have a Capricorn in the midst, so just so you know. This was my reading. I am going to continue this reading. The link is down in the description box below this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.